Okay. Hello. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ogundele Olaomishola, as usual, and this evening is going to be very great. This is Cryptocurrency Demystify Season 2, and we are on already. Okay. Sorry. We are for another edition of Cryptocurrency Demystify, and I welcome everybody to this special, of Cryptocurrency Demystify. I want you to, in case you are just coming on, we are streaming live on our site. I'm going to drop it on Facebook so that a lot of people can join us. Very simple. Just click the link. I'm going to, and if you can see it, just share it with your contact. A lot of people will be able to join us on this. A lot of people will be able to join us in this link. In fact, it will be virtually impossible for you to join us if you use this link. It will be virtually impossible not to join us. Rather, let me use that word. And you can join using this link. You want to join, just go to my Facebook page and you'll find the link there. www.ifwc.com.ng. That's where you can join us. We are live already. Okay, I'm trying to. Tonight is going to be very great, and every possible means to reach out to evening. This night, let me use that word. It's already night. We are using every possible means to reach out to this moment so that you can actually learn. Today it's going to be going to be awesome. It's going to be something different. I'll be treating two sets of people this evening. So I am so sure that somebody just joined us now. I have Olufunsho Akinshola here. Olufunsho Akinshola, you are welcome to the webinar. Welcome. I think. Okay. So let's keep. If you are on our WhatsApp channel, sharing the link, a lot of people can join us. I'll be I'll be talking to our fresh, the newcomers into the cryptocurrency world, and I will also be on currency. I'll be talking to these two, set of people. Very important, very, very important. Please join us. Yes, you're welcome. So, okay, then welcome. Tonight is a night that you cannot afford to miss tonight, because I'll be addressing some of the things. I mean, how you need to prepare yourself for August 1st. I'll be addressing that. So please make sure we have another member joining us. This is Mrs. Kate. You are welcome. And come on board. I have said it. It's possible for you not to also except if you don't want to connect to us. That's when you will not join us. So I'm going to try as much as possible. We are live now, very much live. So what's on now? Please join us. Join us. Webinar is live now. Wow, people are. So let's be here tonight. It's going to be an awesome. You can't to miss this great great. Okay, so we have okay, I'm expecting this webinar tonight. Join us. We can guests join us together tonight, and we are expecting tonight. It's going to be an awesome time. It's going to be very, very great tonight. I welcome you. Those of you that are that are already on to this webinar. It's going to be an awesome time. Trust me, it's going to be an awesome time. Okay, for people started, I have so much to give tonight, and we can't afford to waste time. Honestly, we can't afford to waste time so that we can finish on time. Okay. Okay, so so that we can work with time. Beautiful. So you're welcome once again. 11 minutes gone already, and I will need to quickly start now. First and foremost, let me quickly appreciate some of us that joined us the last time when we had the part 1 of the Demistify. It was an awesome time, and they've been sending they've been contacting us to let us know the impact of that wonderful sessions that took place the last time. Okay, so tonight this is the second session. I will as much as possible to address to you, but the most important people that need to listen to tonight's presentation are those that are already into the cryptocurrency world, and especially if you have Bitcoin. I think you need to listen to tonight's session. It's very, very important, because I'll be talking about how to position yourself so that you can make the best use of what is about happening in August 1st. By August 1st, there's going to be, it has been confirmed that definitely there's going to be, you know, a break in, that is the network break for, in cryptocurrency, you know, I mean, sorry, in Bitcoin network. There's going to be a break, and it's been confirmed anyway. So only that you need to, you know, position yourself to be at advantage, and that's exactly what I will be taking in the second session of this night webinar. So let me get started with tonight. If you that can connect, please just connect on our site www.ifwc.com.ng, and you'll be able to connect. Please let's if you are online, share the contact with people under you, so that a lot of people can actually us and benefit from this session. Okay, so let me go ahead so that we can finish on time tonight. Okay, I'm going to share, as usual, my slide so that you can follow me very well. Okay, so let's get started with this. Let me just, beautiful, so that you can join me this. Okay, let's share this. If you can see my slide, I appreciate it so much. You can see my slide. It's a good time. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. I'm going to do a quick recap. Joining us for the first time can actually benefit, and that the reason why we are doing this. We want a lot of people to take advantage of the cryptocurrency world. That's the reason why we are doing this. Then apart from that, we want a lot of people to get educated. Everybody really need to understand what Bitcoin, I mean, what cryptocurrency world is all about. We all need to understand it. When you understand it, by the time you make decision, you will make informed decision. You'll be able to make, you know, informed decision. Is very important. You need to make informed, I mean, you make decision based on, you know, viable information in your hand, and that is exactly the reason why we are doing this. Nothing more than that. The reason why we are doing it is for you to be able to do what? To make the best, you know, decision ever for cryptocurrency. That's the reason why we are doing this. So I'm ready to start, and I believe that you are with me as well. Okay, so where do I start from? This is cryptocurrency Demistify, and I'm going to start by quickly showing you what cryptocurrency is all about. Cryptocurrency is digital currency, and we said it follows what is called encryption technology. In other words, it makes you know, transfer of, you know, money instantaneous. I can send fund, I can transfer fund, you know, around the world without boundary, without any form of delay. My money, if I want to send money now, I can transfer money in a safe way, and at the same time in a safe way. Okay, I think somebody just joined us. Okay, somebody just joined us. Let's see who is that.
Yeah, it's Promise, sir. Good evening, sir.
Okay, I think that's Promise.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry. Yeah, when you will be coming up to talk to us, I will let you know.
All right, sir.
Are you okay with that? So you're welcome, welcome on board. We appreciate you.
All right, sir.
Okay. Okay, so I think we have someone in the house that just joined us. His name is Promise. We'll get to know him as we continue in this broadcast. Okay. Um, I will try. Okay, this is. Hello, Promise.
Sir, hello, sir.
Yeah. Okay? Like you're not using your camera.
Yeah, let me work on that now.
Okay, no problem. Let's see how. I want them to see your face, but even if you are going to hide your camera, let them see your face more. You understand? You will come back later. That okay? Okay, so let's continue with our presentation. Sorry, I've been expecting Promise to come, and he just joined us. So it's a wonderful, it's a good guy on our platform, and he's doing very well. He's doing excellently well. So that's why I have to bring him, this evening, so that he can talk with us. When it's time, I'm going to unmute him. He's going to talk, to us a little. Okay, so let's go ahead. Like I said cryptocurrency is it's digital currency. I'm trying to share that now so that you can see. Okay, so it's digital currency, and it works on encrypted technology. Encrypted in the sense that uh, used to there's nothing like a form of regulation when it comes to, there is no central body that is controlling, no central bank that is controlling cryptocurrency. It makes transfer of money very fast. This is peer-to-peer system, and it saves you from all the hassle of trying to look at it. I said cryptocurrency is designed to work as a medium of exchange using cryptographic technology. Now, around this place, many people see cryptocurrency as, we look at it from the point of currency, but it's more than just currency. We call it the internet of value. That's what we call it. And you need to understand that it's more than just it's far more than just ordinary currency, and we all need to understand that. Okay, so cryptocurrencies is more or less a subset of alternative currency. That's what they call it. Alternative currency. It's a subset of the alternative currency. Another thing is that it's a digital currency base. It has the property of the physical currency, the normal fiat that we have, the dollar, the naira, the yen, and the pound, and the rest of them. That's similar. Only that the difference between this one is that it is it is digital. That's what we call it. So they call it digital asset. It is digital asset. It's being called. So unless when I transfer money on from here to Nigeria now, immediately I'm done. The transfer is almost instantaneous. It's almost instantaneous. In seconds, you see the money moved from one node to the other. So that is cryptocurrency for us. It is what? It is digital currency. And in most cases, we call it coin. That's it's digital coin that is decentralized, like I said, using cryptographic medium of exchange. You need to understand all these. You need to understand this concept. So a transaction is a happen when you look at it. A transaction is a transfer of value between wallets that gets what. I tried to explain what blockchain is all about the other time. We said it's an open ledger where you can track every form of transaction that is going on on a blockchain. So you track every transaction every transaction that is taking place, how money is being moved from one person to another on the blockchain. It's on the blockchain that you can use, you can do that, you can track transaction. There is a process that is called crypto mining. Mining is a process of it's a process of creating new coin in the crypto, in the blockchain. Now this is how it happens. The moment I transfer money using, let me use Bitcoin as an example, from one wallet to another wallet, immediately okay, so okay, I think I can see Promise now. So Promise, just hold on. When it's time, I'll bring it up. Hide your camera. You can hide your camera and so that we can. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. So, like I said, all mining process in cryptocurrency, and this is it's a process by which transactions are verified. Transfer money from my wallet to another wallet. Before that transaction can be termed valid, let me use that word, it must be verified, and there is a set of people that that engage in that verification process, and they are called miners. And what they do is so simple, and add that transaction to a public ledger called blockchain. Very simple, so that it will be easier for you and I to track any form of transaction that is taking place within within the community. So they are called miners, and maybe there is a way you can also join that community. But let's continue so that when we get to that point, I'll talk about it. So there is what is called there are three things you can do in cryptocurrency. Into cryptocurrency, you buy into cryptocurrency. There is what is called cryptocurrency mining, the one I've just explained. Now you can be part of the cryptocurrency mining, the mining community, and then you can also trade with cryptocurrency. Yeah, so cryptocurrency trading is more or less like the forex exchange of cryptocurrency, where coins are being exchanged. Now look at it, said this way you are able to trade Bitcoin for alternative coin, we call it altcoin, and you can also use USD as well, and you can also transfer back to Bitcoin. You can see the process. You can use Bitcoin to buy on other coin, and you can use Bitcoin to buy USD. You can use USD on exchange to buy Bitcoin back. Use it to buy. You can use Bitcoin to also buy altcoin. Now, cryptocurrency trading is more or less like alternative way to get involved in the cryptocurrency world, and this is one part that I think everybody needs to trade. You should be able to get to know something about it. It's the beauty of this aspect in cryptocurrency world is that it is more it is far easier than forex market. It's nothing compared to, you can't compare it to forex market. They have similar attributes, but here in forex you lose money. If you are patient in cryptocurrency, you can't lose money. But I'll talk about it if time permits us. I want us to quickly, so I'm using this to address people that are just coming into the cryptocurrency world for the first time. Let us look at versus cryptocurrency. What makes the difference between cryptocurrency? Look at it. Fiat serve one basic purpose. It's a tool for purchasing goods and services. That is fiat for you. It is a tool used to purchase just purchase. That is what fiat is doing. But in the case of In the case of a cryptocurrency, it's performing what is just more than that. It's performing what is more than, uh, what is more than that. Look at it here. We have the function of cryptocurrency, like the traditional currency. You can also use it in a marketplace. But it's more than just using it to buy things. It is more than that. Like I said, it's an internet of value. Another thing is this: we print fiat on demand. Any government around the world have the right to their currency. They add to their fiat currency. They can just go ahead and say, okay, we are short of currency, and they go ahead and add to it. And what that means is that the more paper currency you create into the market, the more you will devalue the purchasing power of such currency. Hedge that cryptocurrency have. Majority of the cryptocurrencies, they have what is called fixed supply. Like, for example, in Bitcoin will never exceed 21 billion coin in circulation. And that is what is causing what will be concluded by 21. That's 2020. That's in the next set. That's 2140. That is when it is estimated that the last coin, that is that's the last coin on cryptocurrency. I mean, on Bitcoin will be mined. And what it means is, at that time, it creates a kind of scarcity around the currency, which add to the value of the cryptocurrency. The last time I checked the price of Bitcoin, it was around 2,700, 2,600 or $2,500 thereabout. Now you can imagine just one coin going for 2,500. It's massive. It's massive. It's so massive. People that bought into Bitcoin last year, I think they bought, as at this time last year, it was around 800 thereabout. And as of today I'm talking to you, it's over 2,500. You can imagine. And it has been predicted that before the end of the year, something, it can be around 3,000, 3,500. You agree with me that it's a good place to invest. So let me now quickly give us, you can see the edge of cryptocurrency over fiat. Let me give us investment tip for cryptocurrency. This one will help us a lot. So a combination of price analysis and fundamental analysis is very important when you are investing into cryptocurrency. This one is very important. It's very, very important. Like I tell my people on our platform, you need to do what? You need to update yourself. You need to go and do research. And that is why you need fundamental analysis. And you also need what? You also need what is called, you need price analysis, you need fundamental analysis. There is what is called fundamental, there is what is called technical analysis. You need to do that. It's very, very important in cryptocurrency. And let's see number one tip here. Cryptocurrency investments are similar to investing in commodities. Just so know that. That is why you always hear people talk about digital assets. As investing into commodities. So understand that. So look out for usage. That's the first thing you need to look out for. What is it being used for? One of the basic things about Bitcoin is that Bitcoin makes transfer of money very cheap, borderless, peer-to-peer. So what is the use of that currency you want to invest into? You really need to know about that. I know of another one that is called Ripple. Ripple tried to synchronize the cryptocurrency world and the fiat world. Ripple is trying to work in such a way that it will be easier for people to transfer their cryptocurrency into fiat. You can see they are doing something. There are other ones too that are. I know of the one that is trying to make education more funded. I know the one that is working in terms making fund available and making other things available in the health sector. There is a particular one that is reaching out to the unbanked people around the world. So you need to actually understand what these cryptocurrencies are doing. What they are doing is very important. For in the real world, you really need, what value is it creating to the real world. You really need, to know that. Okay, so usage is growing as evidenced by the collective market cap. How will you know the usage of a coin? By the time you look at the market cap of that coin, it will give you an idea of what is being used for. You understand? All cryptocurrency combined. I think this one dropped a little in recent time, and by the time I get to part 2 of my presentation, I'm going to explain the reason why this one dropped. But it will still grow, because there is a news going around in the cryptocurrency world now, and it's making people to rally around. So let's look at them. The like of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, and hundreds of them. They are of similar or smaller and unknown ones. They all of them combined together. And last month, before this little distraction that is going on, it hit over 100 billion. And before the end of the year, I tell you, it can be crazy. It can be very, very crazy. So I'm going to look at, okay, I said most people are unaware about cryptocurrency, and that is a fact. An absolute minority uses them. Very few people know about. In fact, with my movement with people now, each time I go out to talk about cryptocurrency, I now discover that, in fact, people that even think they know about cryptocurrency, they know nothing about cryptocurrency. That's the truth. Majority don't even know. Look at my statistics here. I said in US alone, I'm going to shock you this night. You're going to be shocked, so that you will know that if you are listening to me and you are thinking whether to come into the cryptocurrency world or not, you will know that this is the right time for you to come into the cryptocurrency world. US statistics shows that 24% of adults they have awareness about cryptocurrency. Only 4 of them are using it, and about 25% believe that in the future they are going to use cryptocurrency. I will shock you. In Russia, only 28%. Only 28% of the world, of the corporate world, have idea of what cryptocurrency world is all about. You can imagine if Russia, in fact, Russia is they are the one pushing the cryptocurrency world. Russia is they are the one really pushing the cryptocurrency world. If they have that kind of statistic, 28% from the corporate point of view, you can understand what we are talking about. It is what anybody can imagine. So only 4% are using cryptocurrency. Like usage is what is the key criterion for investor. If you are investing into it, you need to look out for the usage. Like I said, number 1, capitalization. Number 2, what's its real value in the world. Focus on supply and demand data based on the use in the world, in the real world. You need to focus on supply and the demand. Is very important. Okay, look at the where we are now in cryptocurrency world. We are still at the surface. This is where we are now in the cycle. I believe we are only in the optimum. When you look at this chart, stage in the cryptocurrency world, we are in the optimum, and it's just like we are just starting. Look at it. Optimum. We are just starting at the beginning. That's where we are. That's where we are. It will get to a time when there's going to be what is called an excitement. It will go to a time when there's going to be what is called thrill. People get thrilled by what is happening, and there's going to be what is called euphoria, where at that time it's risky, anxiety. The curve will start all over again. But for now, I can tell you authoritatively that we are at what? That is at the optimism beginning of the curve. That's where we are. Okay, I don't want to waste our time. We are moving very fast. We might likely use more than an hour, but don't worry. I need to cover this very well tonight. He said, I want you to understand another thing here. Not all altcoins are real. This one, I keep saying it. It is not all altcoins that are real. Not all altcoins that are real. It is not all altcoins that are real. That is why I said, when you want to invest into cryptocurrency world, there is need for you to do what? To do what is called analysis. Very, very important. And don't forget I talk about the reuse of that coin. So not all that claim to be altcoins are altcoins. Some of them are simple hype. They are just simple hype and will not survive the storm. They will not survive the storm. It's very so when choosing your cryptocurrency to invest in, added value that is created from the business. I mean, from a business point of view or from a societal point of view, you need to focus on that. I will continue to say it. You need to focus on that. Very, very important. People come to my office, they ask, different, and the only thing I conclude is that informed, you will take the right decision. I'm not the one that will take decision for you. I won't tell you that this coin is not good. I won't tell you that coin is good. But I know that not all that call altcoin are real. So you need to actually get that clear. A cryptocurrency must solve a problem in life. It must solve problem. If it's not solving problem, it's not cryptocurrency. The sweet spot for every investor is the ability to solve a problem. The problem that coin is solving, the bigger the potential value it will have, and the better and the longer and the better, the better the return on your investment will be. If the problem is solving is big, I tell you, you can be rest assured. Look at Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin. It doesn't matter what happened to Bitcoin, has come to stay. That's because it's solving problem. It's solving problem. I remember there was a time in this part of the world when people, the government just, they ban foreign exchange from going out of the country. Before you can get dollar, you go to bank, you queue. And cryptocurrency just saved the world from that. Save the nation from that, wahala. Saves us the stress. I remember there was a time I traveled out of this country and I wanted to spend money. Talk. It was as in I was so shocked that the card I have, and I just thought about it that time. I thought of it that what if I have coin? I would have just been able to do whatever I want to do with buy whatever I want to buy and be good. What I'm saying in essence is this: it must be solving a problem. If it's not solving problem, I tell you, just stay clear of it. I said create your investment portfolio, very important, and you don't need to have investment on all the over 900 cryptocurrencies that we have. You don't need it. You don't need it. Make the number of your cryptocurrency, make your portfolio, make it small. Create a portfolio with some currencies. It's very important. You don't need to be everywhere. You don't need to be everywhere. Choose them selectively. Choose them selectively. It's very important. You need to choose them selectively. Remember, this is investment. And one of the things that I tell my people is think long term. Don't think short term. Cryptocurrency investment is not short term. It is long term. I'm going to give you a very simple example by the time I move down. Think long term. Only invest in things you understand. Only in things you understand, and keep your emotion under control. You need to just invest only that thing that you do what you understand. Very important. And this part that I want to talk about is very, very vital. If you have a cryptocurrency that cannot be converted to money, run. Quote me anywhere. Because the idea of cryptocurrency is crypto to money, money to crypto. You have a crypto that is only money to crypto, and it can't go vice versa. I say it again. Do what? Run. Don't forget, do not forget that your cryptocurrency can be exchanged for traditional money. Understand that one. So your portfolio with cryptocurrency is another way to store money or exchange crypto for cash. So you can see what I'm talking about. So crypto must go to money and money must go to crypto. If the circle is not complete, something is wrong somewhere. So very important, you need to hold this fact, because there's no need of you investing in what back to money. I don't see sense in it. It doesn't really matter what what, I don't care what anybody thinks about that. It doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really make logical sense. It doesn't make investment sense when you are using a cryptocurrency to store your money, to store your cash, so that the value can increase. And when the value increase, you are unable to, take it back to money. To me, it doesn't make any investment sense. So crypto must go to money, money must go to crypto. That is the way it should be. If you have anyone that is not going in that direction, please run and run. Then you must read. You must update yourself. You must really update yourself. I was in a session this afternoon, and somebody asked me a question. He said, what is going on in the cryptocurrency world? Coin is increasing in value, while people are saying that it's going to fall, and it's increasing in value. She said, what is happening? In this world, you need to stay abreast of news. You must be listening to news. You must stay up to date, so that anything that is happening, you won't just join the bandwagon, but you will do what? You will take decision based on information. I'm going to, when I get to part 2 of my presentation, you will understand the reason why I say you need to read. You need to update yourself. There is news are everywhere. As a matter of fact, news affect the market. Events affect the market. So the way to get to know about events is when you read. This is a part of the world where people don't want to read, but they want to get. You can't, in this cryptocurrency world, you must read. A lot of people, they just sit down. All they want is, they want money to be coming. Money, even if money comes and you don't understand, it doesn't make sense as far as I'm concerned. So you must be involved, and your involvement at minimum must, be that you must be in the market. And that's why I think you need to join our platform, because on our platform, one of the things we have done in that place is to, we have a section called news, and it's been updated on and we are even connected on with what we are doing now. In fact, we are doing so much, that you can't just you can't just stay out of information. We give ourselves information every time. Now let me talk about this boy, so that I spoke about this boy the last time. I want to say something about him again. His name is Eric Finman. Eric Finman happens to be 18-year-old boy. He is the youngest Bitcoin millionaire presently. He worth 403 Bitcoin. This guy started his journey as far back as 2011 of 12. Invested 1,000 gift from it. As we are talking today, this guy worth over, and is just 18 years into Bitcoin to date. How many years? You can calculate it. I'm 11 to today. It's around, that's around 6 years, if I'm right. A little above, 6 years. In 6 years, the guy be from $1,000 to becoming a millionaire. I'm not talking of millionaire in naira, I'm talking of millionaire in dollars. You can understand what I'm talking about. So 18-year-old, though, it's still 18 years old. Now, my question to you is that in the next 6 years, be in the crypto world. I'm doing a compilation. I think by the time I'm going to do my next Demistify, show you the first 10 people that are million. I'm talking of, in fact, I want to believe that you know that there are some hidden millionaires in cryptocurrency world. As in, I'm talking of, these guys are billionaires in cryptocurrency world. So it is a world that is full of, even know how to, but I'm working on that compilation. Maybe the next, I'm going to show you all of them. You see young guys, 35, 20 something, maybe the highest of them should be around 50 something. These guys are top millionaires, and we're talking of guys that they control the market. I'm talking of people that have like 5,000 Bitcoin, that have 10,000 Bitcoin. They have it. You can imagine somebody that have 10,000 Bitcoin. Massive, sir. So what I'm saying in essence is this: where will you be in the next? What will be your own story in the next 5 years in the world of cryptocurrency? And don't forget, I said it, that we are just starting. So very, very important. I know I'm planning myself too, so that I can be. So in currency, you buy currency outright, and you keep it for future, hoping that it's going to do what? It's going to appreciate in value. That is one. You can invest in related companies too. That's another thing. And at the same time, you can mine coin. I think I've said that. Buying and mining. Look at this analogy, very simple. We are using $10,000 analysis as it. When you buy with $10,000, you might likely have like 4.1 Bitcoin. And let's assume that in the next 1 year, the coin, it appreciated to $3,500. That is Bitcoin. What you are going to have eventually is what? You're going to have about 14,350. And there are some mining companies that can do mining for you. Let's also say that you are starting with the same amount. And that same amount, 10,000, can earn you about 76. This is what is called hash power, hash rate. That's what they call it. And that one, let's say for example, is generating about 0.5% for you on a daily basis for the next 1,000 days. When you look at that, equation, you have like $50,000. So you understand what I'm talking about. So you can choose in between which part you want. There is no part that is not good. As a matter of fact, the upper one too can even be more than that 14,000, depending on what rise up to be. So you just plot your graph. Which one do you want to actually, whether to buy and keep? Wait for anyone you choose is a good investment for you. I can bet it with you any day, anytime. Anyone you choose, whether you want to go by mining or you want to buy and keep. I tell my people, any coin you are holding now that is good, in the next 2-3 years, they can never be the same. It's not possible. They can never be the same. And when they can never be the same, I'm talking about this. The worst that can happen in the next 3 years is for them to have improved in value. So you need to understand this. So let's talk about trading, cryptocurrency trading. Like I said, it's like forex trading. You are able to trade Bitcoin for other coin. So let's look at the this is called the 10 commandments of cryptocurrency trading. One, you need to ignore biased sources. It's very, very important. You need to ignore that. I even discovered of recent now. Trolling is more or less like calling when you go to garage and then Agbero are just going around, calling you to come and enter their car and do that. That is trolling. So if you are not careful, if they have bias, motive, the hype they are creating around the coin, and you enter into it, you are in trouble. So you need to ignore, bias sources. It's very, very important. Invest within your means. I always like this. I tell people, any investment that will choke your daily life. I'm not saying you should not sacrifice. I'm not saying you should not sacrifice. But what I'm saying in essence is, you are a human being. You need to spend money. So any investment you are going to do that will choke your living, that will almost tempt you to do what? Liquidate your investment. It's not good for you. So invest within your means. And there's something some people say, can we borrow money? Yes, you can borrow money if it is for you to do business. That's different between a rich man and a poor man. A poor man borrow money to spend, while a rich man borrow money to do what? To invest. So there are two different things. People can borrow money to do, you can borrow money to do naming, you can do that. One is not investment. You can borrow money to do one bit. It's not the wise thing to do. So what am I saying? Invest within your means. It's very, very important. Then set achievable goals for yourself. Like I tell my people, this world, cryptocurrency world, is not rocket science. And that maybe some people have, their mouth is sugar coated, and they have really talked to you and they make it look as if, should I shock you? You need to also be realistic. It is a good world. It's a beautiful place to be, but you need to be realistic in terms of how you set your goal. It is not rocket science. It is not rocket science. It's very, very, you need to understand that. Then don't panic. This one is very important. In the market, Don't ever panic. Something happened about, I think, roughly about two weeks now. Bitcoin price dropped to it is around 1,900 thereabout, 1,916. And what happened was people were just selling. You hear people just calling from different angles. They call me several. Say, "Are you going to buy Bitcoin?" And that is what they call panics. Panic sell. Panic sale. You don't need to panic in cryptocurrency world. Like I used to tell my people here, I said, cryptocurrency, the difference between cryptocurrency trading and and forex is, in forex you can lose money. In cryptocurrency, your coin only drop in value. And I always tell them that understand this fact, whatever goes down must come down and must go up. Whatever comes down, whatever goes down must also come up. What goes down must come up in cryptocurrency, and whatever goes up too must come down. But one thing about cryptocurrency, it gets to a point where we call it a point of resistance. At that point, it stops at that point. It's like redrawing a new curve for itself. It will now start another move at that point. You understand? But so there's nothing to panic about in cryptocurrency world. Want to trade, buy. If the price drop on you, relax your mind. There's nothing to worry yourself about. Whatever goes down must definitely come up. Only that you just buy yourself time. Don't rely on guesswork. Don't just rely on guesswork. That's why I said in this world you need to stay abreast of news. It's very, very important. Learn from your mistake. When you learn from your mistake, you move from there. Better person. Then chart your course. You need to chart your course. Draw out a roadmap for yourself. We live in a world where people just wake up and live per day. No, don't let it be that way. Love that. You need to love your crypto. I said you need to get what is called a very little portfolio. When it comes to cryptocurrency, you need to get a very little portfolio. Get very small portfolio and work within that very small portfolio. And before you know what is happening, you are flying. Seriously fine. Another one is you need to educate yourself. Educate yourself. In cryptocurrency world, there is always need for education. That out. Cryptocurrency world requires that you do what? You educate yourself. And when you educate yourself, you can never be the same again. So very, very important. Very, very important. Very, very important. Very, very important. Okay, so let's go ahead. So I'm about moving to the second part now. I'm about moving to the second part now. Before I move to the second part, let me bring a Promise up. Hello, Promise. Is Promise still there? Hello, Promise. Are you still there? Let's bring Promise up so that okay. If Promise is not there, maybe he will join us soon. He will join us soon. Okay, let me go quickly to the second part. This part is important for some of us that are already into cryptocurrency world. It's very important. Already into cryptocurrency world. It's very, very important for some of us that are into cryptocurrency world. Okay. This is, I think I have a lot of people here joining us on. Let me first of all acknowledge those people. Then we will continue. Like I said the other time, I have Sure Akinshola here. Thank you for coming around. Mrs. Nathan for coming. We have Sunday. Welcome, Austin Sunday. Adibe is here. Adibe is here. Thank you for coming around. Somebody said sound lost. Wow, sound is lost. Okay, only video, but the sound. Wow. This is amazing. Only for someone is still hearing me here. It's just I can hear myself here. Please help. Please, okay, player. Any other? Just go ahead. If you have any reason, are you back? Are you on now? Hello, hello. Okay, beautiful. Hello, promise. Okay, beautiful. Hello, promise. Can you hear me? If you are, we hide your camera so that it can, you can hide your camera.
Hello, sir.
Only for someone is still hearing me here. It's just I can hear myself here. Please, please, okay, player. Any other? Just go ahead. If you have any reason, let's come back again. Back. Okay. Hello, promise.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to do? Can you hear me now? Let's do it this way. Try and hide your camera. So that it will be smooth. No. I'm not saying you should take it away. Just from your beautiful, yeah. The band, it will be better. People before we continue.
Hello, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Hello, sir.
Let's try and hide your camera. So that it will... Okay, I'm with you. Yes, I'm with you.
Are you with me now?
From your beautiful, yeah. The band is hello, promise. I'm very much with you.
Your voice is breaking, sir. Yo.
Okay, maybe I will find solution to that, because I want you to say something to us. Anyway, let me continue. Hello, I think it's the feed from your side that is this. Okay, so let's continue with the second part of the session. We'll come back to promise. I'm going to come back to promise soon. So let's get back to our presentation. let me try and share it. Okay, we have. So let's move to the second part of the presentation, the part 2 of the presentation. Beautiful. Something is going to happen in August. I mean, a lot of things will happen in the Bitcoin network in August, but is a very in the network. That day, that's what is called, they call it segwit. They call it segregated witness activated on that network. I don't want to bore you unnecessary terminologies or unnecessary terms. What it only means is that they, it's a software upgrade. Network more effective. There are several proposals on how. So numbers they call it for public, but get a community that feel okay, this is the way we're supposed to do it. That's the way it's supposed to. We lost the sound presentation as well. Okay, let me come back and repeat myself. Okay, hear me now. Maybe I will appreciate it if you can just, if you can on the text box that you can hear me, or you hear me, let me know. If you cannot, let me know that you cannot hear me. There to tell us whether you can hear or you can't hear me. Now, please let me know if you can hear me so that I can continue. Okay, so hear me. Hello, can somebody hear me? Just type yes so that we'll be sure that you can hear me. We have, just type yes in the box so that I will know that you can hear me. On now, and I'm sure I'm talking to a lot of people, so on my phone that it's working, that you can hear me. Okay, to be sure that you can hear me. Okay, let's continue. Let us continue. Okay, so like I said, what is happening on August 1st is very critical in the cryptocurrency world. And I mean, yes, in the cryptocurrency world, because since Bitcoin is the mother of cryptocurrency, whatever happens to Bitcoin neatly, move the cryptocurrency world. It's normal. It's just normal. So that is why what is happening on August 1st is very good. But like I said, there is nothing to panic about in what is about happening. And as a matter of fact, people are even moved beyond the level of panic now. What people are doing now is to buy more coin. And I will tell you the reason why people are buying more coin. And you also see that the price of Bitcoin is, increasing. So why is it so? That's the question. Somebody asked that question this afternoon in the training session. So there is need for. So there is need for people understand how to prepare themselves for what is happening in August 1st. There is need to know how to prepare themselves. Okay, so what are you supposed to be doing at this moment? That is what I want to quickly run through, probably in the next 15 minutes, and then we can allow Promise to say one or two things to us. Okay, so now let us get this clear. Number one, your preparation for this day lies in the Bitcoin wallet. Very, very important. Your preparation for August 1st to the Bitcoin wallet you use. And get this clear, there are two categories. There are a lot of them, there are different types of them, but we have two categories. And it's called custodial and non-custodial categories. So the custodial and the non-custodial. What's the difference between custodial and what's the difference between non-custodial? Custodial services are wallets where the user public key, your public and the private key are held on your behalf. In other words, you don't have access to the public key. This one happened on almost all the exchanges that we have around. So if you are using a wallet that is holding your private and the public key for you, you don't have access to it. A custodial type of service when it comes to the use of your wallet. That's what it means. The non-custodial are wallets where the user hold all the keys. In other words, when you open that wallet, the wallet will ask you to create. They will show you a string of number that you should store this number so that you can recover your wallet in case it get lost. As in case you're unable to have access to the wallet, what you need to do is you use that key to gain access back and recover your wallet. So if you don't have access to that key, it shows that it is what? It is custodial. And the implication is this: if you are running your wallet on custodial type of wallet, what it means is that they decide what happened to you or what happened to your coin or what happened to your currency on that August 1st and after that August 1st. That's what it means. But when you hold your private key and you have your public key in your hand, you can determine, which means you determine where you want to go. You actually want to follow. That's what it means. So this part is very important. Remember, I said it that your preparation is tied to the blockchain and the wallet you are using to keep your Bitcoin. Very, very important. And I also understand. I said number one, we have the custodian, we have the non-custodian. The custodian keeps the private key and public key for you. That's what they do. While the non-custodian, they allow you to keep. They just keep it. So it's very important. You need to understand that that is custodial, that is non-custodial for you. So the question I will ask you is: you need to note your wallet started up. Note that if your wallet start after you're signing up, and they will now give you this about 12 to 24 random words. they call it some of them call it wallet seed. So that one is non-custodial. And what it means is that you hold all your keys, and whatever you want to do after that August 1st, where you want to go, which means you have liberty to decide on what happened to your coin after that time. So custodial company do that based on their reputation. If they have reputation, so there's no need for you to worry about private key. But the truth is this: some things I've seen is that if some of them can be very what, when situation turns around, to lose money. That's the truth. So if they lose money, and in case they lose money, they can tend to do what? To come and hurt you. Today is 29th. If you are using a custodial type of what? Wallet, you need to move your coin out. You need to move your coin out. I know by tomorrow Sunday stroke Monday, a lot of this wallet, will start to stop. They might likely stop you from, they will stop you from, adding money to the wallet or moving money out of the wallet. And the only thing they were going to tell you is that they will tell you that they are trying to protect you. So whatever you want to do between now tonight and first, I'm not saying you should sell Bitcoin. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me. They are not selling Bitcoin. You can. What you just do quickly is, if you are using a custodial type, and open a non-custodial and move your coin into it. It's very, very important. Now, if, for example, the custodial service only choose to support one chain, can you see that now? What it means is that you lose out on the other one. You lose out on the other one. And this is what is happening now. This is the speculation that is going around, that the moment Bitcoin network split takes place, what it means is, if you are holding your private and public key, you can have access to both, and you now decide what you want to do with one of them. A lot of people, and what it means is, if you have 5 Bitcoin in BTC, the core, and the new one that is coming, they call it BTC and Bitcoin Cash, you are going to have 4 in Bitcoin core, and you're going to have 4 in it's a speculation. It's a speculation. So that you're going to have 4. You now decide which one you want to go with. The 4 on the Bitcoin Cash, for me, it's free money. But the value of Bitcoin Cash and the Bitcoin core, they will determine what happened, which side you go. And I know where a lot of people want to go. A lot of people want to have access, and sell off immediately they have access to it. Bitcoin core is trading at around I think it's around $400 thereabout. And you can imagine, if you have 4 or 5 of them and you sell at $400, that is $2,000 free money for you. So that's why I said, where your coin is located now in terms of wallet determines what happens to you. If it is non-custodial, which means you have control over your coin. If it is custodial, I tell you, don't have money, you don't have control, you can't decide that. So another note is, if your coin are on exchange, then you don't have the key. You don't have the key. It is what the exchange decide to do with it. Fine, they don't decide, and then it will be up to the exchange to now decide whether they support both chain or they don't want to support both chain. Do you understand? I'm going to show you some of the exchanges that have decided on what they want to do, and some that have not decided. Some are still they are still at the point of decision. Some have made decision to support, some have made decision not to support. So, and that's the reason why this session is very important for you if you have Bitcoin. Now, before, in the era of Ethereum app, they have Ethereum Classic. There's one that is called ETC. So during that time, this is exactly what happened. Immediately, Ethereum Classic break off from the Ethereum core. Then they have what is called, the users have options, and they have the same amount on both what? On both network. So the two networks now move into the market and compete for the market. That will happen after it. So look at the types of Bitcoin and the wallet, so that this one will enable, this is by type of Bitcoin wallet, and it will enable you to. I'm going to jump. If you have the time, maybe when the video is available, you can quickly come back and check whether you're on. But I know a lot of people are on. A lot of people are really on. They are on blockchain.info. Blockchain.info. Blockchain.info says that they are going to support both. Okay. If you are on blockchain.info, what it means is that you have full control over your wallet. Which of the, because you have, you remember I said if you have the public key and you also have the private key with you, in blockchain.info, there is what is called passphrase. That passphrase allow you to, in case there is, you lose your password, or you can't really, something happen, or your device, something happen to you, can't have access to your, when you reinstall your app again, you can use that passphrase to get access to the Bitcoin, and you still recover your account. So what will happen on this is, since you have that B2, you can use this same passphrase to log into the two exchange and decide what you want to do with any of the exchange. That's what I'm talking about. So look at blockchain.info now. You have full control. So if you are using that, you are good to go. If you are using what they call bread wallet, you are good to go. That's what is called core pay. Core pay. That's Airbit, that's another wallet. You have full control. Amri, that's another one. You have full control by it. You understand what I'm talking about? There are other ones too that we have here. Electron, you have full control. Green address, you have full control. If you are using Jax, you have full control. Keep K, keep key, you have full control by it. There's another one that is called Ledger. There's one that is called Multibit. All these ones. This one that is called Mycelium. It's a wonderful wallet too, and it's really gaining ground. There is a Trezor. Trezor is an hardware wallet. You have full control over anything called hardware wallet. So hardware wallet. So very, very important. You need to check out if you are using any like Zappo. Zappo you don't have control over Zappo. Uphold, you don't have control over it. So if you are using any wallet at this moment, and then those wallets are custodial, please quickly before tomorrow morning, make sure you open a new one. Now let us look at updates from exchanges. Exchanges that will be supporting both chain. They will be supporting both chain. And look at it. They will be supporting BCC, and at the same time they will be on them. Immediately there is split in the exchange. They are going to support the new network, and at the same time, only that they will now categorize the new one, which is the Bitcoin Cash. It will be categorized as altcoin. So Bittrex is one of them. Hit BTC is one of them. Bitfinex is one of them. OKCoin, BitHub is one of them. As a matter of fact, on via BTC, they have started trading the Bitcoin Cash already. So Allcoin is one of the exchange that support it. So if you have money on all these exchanges, you have no problem. You're going to have. But one of the things I tell my people is, if you have money on the exchange, move your money out of the exchange. Maybe by tomorrow you start moving. In fact, by now you are supposed to have moved out your money from all the exchanges, so that you'll be rest assured. If you are inside a custodial wallet, you will still have access to it. It's safer that way than for you to leave your money on the exchange. Very, very important. There are some exchanges that said they are not going to support it, and they won't be supporting BCC, that is Bitcoin Cash. Two of them, Bitstamp said they are not going to support it. Coinbase said they are not going to. These two exchanges, what they want to do is they just want to be dedicated to BTC. Have a wallet. I know Coinbase have they serve to dual purpose. You can open a wallet and keep it with them, and at the same time you can do they serve the exchange purpose. So if you have money on this one and you have interest in having part share in the BCC too, please just find your way to another exchange, or just move your coin straight to a non-custodial. Exchanges are waiting decision. Look at them now. Poloniex is one of the largest. It's one of the largest, one of the largest exchanges around. They have not even taken decision on that. Kraken have not taken that decision on that. Lifecoin have not taken it. YoBit have not taken decision. CCX, they have not. All these ones, they have not, taken decision on whether they are going to support or not. But I believe probably before that second, before first, that will be by Monday. They should, come up with a categorical statement on what they are going to do. I know they are also trying to watch. Look at it. Before and after that date, a lot of people would like to take advantage of the situation. They will know that, number one, when there is dust, before the dust settles, people take advantage of that. So you need to look out for some funny website. Funny, what is a funny website? A funny website is just a site that looks, it's a clone of the original. It's a clone of the original, especially when it comes to financial system. Maybe before that time, you just see a site that looks like blockchain.info. You might see another site that looks like maybe Bittrex, for example. You might see a site that looks like Poloniex. They are not Poloniex, but they just want to, use the situation to their advantage to steal your money. So you need to look out for that. There's going to be a spoof wallet that is meant to, they are aiming. There are a lot of phishing, they call it phishing scams. They will be around just to make sure that they take advantage of that, situation and steal your money. So you need to prepare for that, and that's why you need to watch. And another thing is this: now you need to back up everything that you can back up. Double check everything and be sure. Don't rush. Just be patient. It's the moment that split takes place, just hold on. Let's see what is going to happen. The moment you know what is going to happen, that is when you can now take action. Now that I've shown you what will happen, I know somebody, maybe somebody has been apprehensive. I was on a chat yesterday and I saw some people say, is it time for us to sell off our Bitcoin? I think to me, it's a time to buy more Bitcoins anyway. Can afford it, buy more of Bitcoin. And that's what is taking the price. Everybody wants to take part in the free money. That's what is making Bitcoin to go up. And so don't, like some of you that have altcoin and you are selling your altcoin. I think it's a wrong decision. Honestly, it's a wrong decision. You don't really need to sell your altcoin. And I will tell you the reason why you don't need to sell your altcoin. You don't need to sell your altcoin because you sell now. By the time the dust settles and the Bitcoin and the market comes back to its normal state, those coins will rise up, because Bitcoin will rise beyond what we have now, and those coins too will rise beyond what you can even imagine. And some of you might not even have the gain that you intend to have on altcoin. So if you are selling it, it's good, but at the same time, keep your altcoin, because your altcoin, they have small value and you have more of that value. And by the time you look at the spread, by the time market starts coming back to normal, you discover that on that might be higher than even the free money you want to pick. Am I saying you should not buy altcoin? No, I'm not saying you should not buy altcoin. Am I saying you should not share some of your altcoin to take advantage? No, I'm not saying that. But just be wise in your decision. You don't need to sell all your altcoin in the name of you want to make free money. Because I can tell you, what everybody wants to buy Bitcoin and hold the position is that immediately the split happen and they have the money, they get that free money and sell it. And I can bet it with you, in 30 minutes, too much. In 30 minutes, we drop. So make sure that you make the right decision when it comes to that. Okay, so I think I've been able to help somebody take position. I mean, help somebody, understand what you need to do with this, Bitcoin fork that is about happening. Okay, so let's see whether those people, if we have question, if we don't have question, I think beautiful. Somebody say I can hear you now. Okay, that's a good one. I love that. Okay, yeah. Question. I think
Yes, I'm back, sir.
beautiful. Somebody say I can hear you. Okay, that's a good one. I love that. Okay, so promise I want to bring you on. So let's hear from. Hello, promise. Okay, so you are on now.
Hello, sir. Am I on now?
Yeah. Yes, you are very much on now, and I can see you.
All right, sir. All right, sir. Good evening,
I think
everybody who enjoyed that. Hello, sir. Hello.
I'm not saying you should put it on. Okay. So just hide your camera the way my own is hidden.
Okay, I should hide mine.
Yes, hide it so that your bandwidth should be optimized to be able to just do the setting on the app. Hide camera. Can you see it?
I can't find the hide camera. I'm using my phone. I'm not using my laptop.
Laptop.
Using my phone.
Okay, just go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I should just talk for 5 minutes, right?
Yes, yes. We want to hear from you. What's your experience like on our platform?
Right, time with word creation.
Yes,
I just want to talk about. Hello? Yeah, is my voice okay? Hello, hello?
I'm with you. Very clear, very clear.
Can you hear me, sir?
We are listening. Just go ahead. I can hear you.
Okay. My experience in word creation has been awesome. It's been awesome. For these few months, I've been with the word creation because cryptocurrency is the next future. I was just wondering what happened that I wasn't know. Hasn't been for some time now. Even while Bitcoin was very hard platform like this that can open our eyes to know opportunities that is in crypto. We should have been millionaires by now. My experience in Eliza.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I know one more now. I need how to trade tokens now. Some knowledge of some coin can put for investment. And it's privilege to be on this platform. I just can't as I'm doing now. This love Western we currency in the next year. I wonder what 5 years from now is going to be in investors like you that will take us along and tell us on what learning crypto trading we can do. A platform like this have helped us. So me, I'm impressed and I'm really happy to be in. I'm very happy to be in the platform. I just wish anybody watching this now can take action. I was just reading some of the quotes that all these great men like Warren Buffett and just reading Warren Buffett, well, Bill Gates, and most of them was just saying about opportunities. So some of those, when you read them, your mind gets blown up.
Okay.
The best take action, best to do now, that is as we go to destination. That is for wealth creation. I've subscribed, but let me quote from one of men. I see if I shall read one of the clothes. So our body view anybody that is online laptops came from it's free and not be the way so means how to trade the us is a video to
Okay.
check that make video today to change all my announcements to check. So I need to be able to have that kind of information. So thank you, Richard. Thank you. This big thing. Let's watch out how it will be. So thank you, everybody. I think I'm up now, sir. Sir. Hello, sir.
Hello. Hello.
Can you hear me, sir? So,
I think it's your network. Maybe we'll do better some
can you hear
other
me, sir?
time anyway.
It's like,
But
sorry.
thank you for the network is the network.
Can you hear me now? So,
Somebody said I can be better and the network will be better.
hello.
Thank you for that. Okay.
Hello.
The sincere thing is that we have
Hello, sir.
testimony about wealth creation from the fact that on how to back. So, like I said, putting everything, in perspective, and we are really working to make sure that by August, things will definitely change. So, I welcome you on board. For some of you that register, to be part of this webinar tonight, but make sure that you activate, learn. And also make money. That make sure that you are taking the direction to currency. Like for hear me. End of hear me, promise. So the broadcast tonight, and I believe that. Okay, you can hear me now.
Let me just close with them. I just got the quote now. I want to read before we can. Can you hear me, sir? Hello, sir.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
I can hear you. Just go ahead.
Okay. Look at this. Look at this quote. Warren Buffett. His famous with his saying. He said, "If you don't find a way to make money while sleeping, you will work till you die." And you know what it is in cryptocurrency trading? It's something you can just be doing while you are sleeping. Now, Miguel say, I was lucky in the right place at the right time, but many others were also in the same place. But the difference was that I took action. It's just like we are here now. Some people might not take action, but the best in the difference now, or some other person now. Now, Miguel will also say, we overestimate coin in the next 2 years, but on the in the next, wait yourself to be lured into inaction. So this is wonderful. This one makes me smile whenever I got to know about it. Okay, the last quote I will be taking this night is by Mark Zuckerberg. He said, "I wish I can see his face when he made okay. See what Mark Zuckerberg said. He said, in a world that is changing so quickly, you are guaranteed to fail." So that's the quote for tonight. If you can ponder on this quote, you understand that taking the right action is the best thing now. Taking action is the best thing to do now. Thank you very much, everybody. Good night. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Welcome. So I appreciate that. Your last word. That. Okay. So if you let me see the people that for the webinar tonight. I have to appreciate them. They've been with us, from the beginning. Olufunso, you, Mrs. Kate, I appreciate you. Austin Sunday from Kogi, we appreciate you too. Adibe, thank you for coming around. And we have a lot of people. Okay, Promise is here. Amazing. A lot of people are here connected to us. All of you, thank you for coming around. We appreciate you. When next we will be having this, I mean, like we'll still have you around. It's worth your time. So good night, everybody. Good night. Thank you for coming around.